Classic Truck Rescue. Good morning. It's early, but the early bird gets the worm, and I want to thank you. I want to throw a serious, heartfelt thank you out there to my Patreon crew. Got up this morning, and I'm getting ready to join my 2 sections of roof back there on my building. Very excited about that. I've got the corbel blocks bolted on, the rafter tails repaired, the truss, I don't know, the heels of the trusses bolted to nailed to the posts, and now I'm joining the 2 sections of building. But I know that I have to replace some of my wood, and I want to use good wood to join those sections, so I've been kind of shopping, and wood's expensive. But anyways, it's $13.28 for a 2x6 that's 12 feet long. And I almost bought some at Home Depot the other day, but I found some good dry bin inside stored ones that are just straight and good, like probably a lot of my other wood. But anyway, I found an ad where I could get, and it's real close by here, where I can get 28 12-foot 2x6s for $150, and at Home Depot or the hardware store, whatever you want to call it, this same amount of wood would cost me $370 something. So I want to thank you, my Patreons, because I need 20 boards to join those 2 sections together, and I'll have 28, so that'll give me a little extra to, if I run into something sketchy that I want to replace. And then once I get the 2 sections of the building joined together, I'm going to go through all of my wood and stack the good, and maybe some of the wood that I don't think is good enough for the building I can put aside, but I'll stack it properly for building a home for Jet, which is next on my list. But anyway, just thank you. I know I'm coming. I gotta feed my chickens. You're kind of vocal about that, don't you think? Oh, you're gonna scratch your feet on the ground? Kind of bossy. Rooster Cogburn, you guys didn't eat all of your crumbles. You still got crumbles in there. That's not enough to get you through the day, though. Oh, what's that? What? Somebody put some chips in your food? He's awful pecky. He's awful pecky, that Rooster Cogburn. You're kind of pecky. Yeah. I know. I said the same thing a few minutes ago. Yeah. Cogburn likes the first one. He likes the first one. Come on. Oh, you snooze, you lose. Cogburn likes to be hand-fed one before he allows anything else to happen. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, I know. They like the chips. And these are just, I'm not wasting food here. These are just, he wants me to hand him another one. These are chips that are leftovers from a church function we had out here. And they got stale, but the birds like them. It's a treat for them. I try to give them little treats. Getting ready to expand on their area. Add a little more room for them. What do we got in here? Oh, just one egg today. They'll lay a couple more this afternoon, probably. Oh, is there one in there? There is one in there. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. I don't like it when they lay the eggs over there. Oh, now he's got a pick on that. Okay, you see, it's still hard. You still can't hurt it. Is that egg cracked? I believe it is. Go ahead, get your peck on. Oh, you tried to get Dad? Why would you want to pick on Dad? I can't leave that egg in there, because if they eat it, then they will eat some more. That's a freshie. The smartest thing would be to go in the house and eat this right now. You guys want some H2O? It's gonna be hot today. It's gonna be hot. Might be a lightning thunderstorm. Might have a thunderstorm today. Normally I let that flush for a minute, but I'm gonna take the caps off the ends today and flush them out. Give them the big flush. The serious flush. Alright, you guys have a good day. I gotta go get me some lumber. Maybe I'll have a couple eggs when I get back. I haven't eaten yet today. I'm doing this early bird and getting a worm thing. I'll be back. Okay, got my used lumber all loaded up. Pretty good deal for 150 bucks. Once again, want to thank my Patreon crew. This kind of stuff really helps out a lot. Now I can go home, connect the first section and second section of my building together, and do it with good wood that's flat and not rotted. And I know I got to replace some boards anyway, so here's 28. That kind of gives me a leg up on the bad wood situation. I guess I better get some of that loose stuff out of there. Anyway, I'll be back. Thanks, Patreon crew. Anyway, so when I was stacking these boards up, loading them up I should say, when I was loading these boards up, I noticed one of them was pretty jacked up on one end. Where is it? There it is. This one right here. So I will utilize this because, you know, about that much of it's messed up, and I have to make a tool to help me get going on my building again. I have everything, come along straps, ratchet straps, chains, things like that to help me pull things into position. I have a lot of straightening of boards and stuff like that to do on it, but I have nothing for pushing. So, oh, you guys probably didn't see any of what I was doing. Anyways, as I was stacking these boards, loading them up today, I noticed this one had a jacked up end on it, and I have straps and ratchet straps, come along chains, stuff like that for pulling things back into position, but I need something to push stuff, spread stuff apart. So, dun dun dun, you guys know how much I love my 10-ton jack, because it just makes me feel stronger to know that I have a 10-ton jack on my team. And so what I'm going to be doing is, where a couple of my trusses are a little warped, I'm going to need to get in there and spread them apart a little bit and start at one end and just keep spreading and adding purlin blocks. So I'm going to make this just a little bit shorter than what a full purlin needs to be, which I think that right there, well, maybe a little more here. Right there. Yeah. No, it's got to be longer than that. It does. It's got to be longer. Boy, that needs to go down some more. Come on, 10-ton Jack. Don't give me no grief. Why is it not going all the way in? Whew. Oh, that's all the way in. Okay. There we go. Anyways, it needs to be almost the 12 feet. Let's see. So, for this to be all the way to the end, well, we don't want it all the way to the end. We want it just a little shy. You'll see when I get up there, it'll make sense. I know I'm not a carpenter, and I don't know all that carpenter math and what you call everything, and 'cause it doesn't matter, because you know what I've learned on this building? You carpenters all call stuff different. A lot of you call stuff the same, but a lot of you insist that one thing is actually called something else, and you actually have transposed some of the meanings for what you call things. So I get the gist of it, we'll put it that way. But anyway, what was I even talking about? I was going to go on more into depth on how you guys call different things different stuff, but I'm going to cut that off. Holy cow, I had a good rant ready to go. Thank you, Lord. I guess I didn't need to go on with that rant. Hey, by the way, James, thank you, James, for having me spend an entire day removing that and getting you a bare axle with spindles, good spindles. Spending a whole day doing that and then becoming someone that I don't ever hear from again when it's, you know, time to pay me for my parts and labor. You know, mainly just the labor. I have little piles of parts all over this property that represent days of work spent for someone who's dreaming about doing something that ain't gonna get done. Sometimes you just gotta think about things for a minute. And I thought about that little thing I gotta make. Alright, so I'm not going to talk with the tractor running, but I thought about the little thing that I'm going to make. Can you see me? The thing I'm going to make to spread in between the trusses, and I've been overthinking it. It doesn't have to go exactly where the purlin blocks are going. It just got to go in that region, so I can actually put it up against the trusses, so it can be a lot shorter. Also, I want to thank all the people through the years, since Tug, my McCormick Deering forklift has been out of service. Everyone has told me I need to go get a forklift. I need to get clamp on forks. I need to this and that. I want to thank you all for your wonderful advice. That'll work. Yep, it'll work. Oh, I am a forklift. So yeah, I just been overthinking this. Definitely. Okay, my tools get kind of spread out sometimes when I'm working on trucks over here and then on the building over there. So when the building is built, it will be very nice, because that won't happen. All the tools will be over there in the building, organized, where I can get at them quickly. What? What's that? What is this that you speak of? Organization. Tools all at the ready to do stuff, make cool stuff. I am so wanting to just build some neat things. It's what I like to do, folks, and it's the reason that I'm going through all the stuff I'm going through now, so I can get to that place. Who wants to get there? I don't think that washer's going to be big enough. We'll see. Give me a minute. Quit laughing. I hear you laughing. I know it's hooky. I know, but it's just a temporary tool. It's just something that's gonna help me a little. Then it can go back to being a board, a 10-ton jack, and a bunch of screws. It can go back to being those various tools. But right now, they all need to be a team and help me fix my building. Yeah, they're gonna help me. I know it's hooky, I know. Oh, I guess we better put a couple down on the bottom, huh? Okay, that can stay right here. But there's our spreader, folks. See? It's all right. I know it's sketchy. I know it's sketchy. I don't have a whole lot of faith right now because I left the battery hooked up on this, and this thing's got electrical issues, and it's fine if you just disconnect the battery after each time that you use it. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. Oh, let's keep her going. I wonder how much fuel that 5 gallons gave me. Hell, not on empty. It's like a little less than a quarter tank. Shit. Right on. Well, that's working pretty good because I haven't fired it up for almost a week. So that's cool. Screws in a battery. That one should be charged now. It is. Stick this one on there. There we go. That's good. I can use this stuff. And this has to go on there, which is why I put the clamps on. And it's got to go at an angle because it's too wide to go straight up. Oh, why is it heavier on the 10-ton jack end? Oh my goodness. Oh my. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, 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 oh. That's got some heft to it, folks. This little contraption that I contrapted together. Oh, holy cow. All right, we'll take 3 up with us. Be nice to get 3 done. Again, thank you, Patreon crew, for this good wood. Nice, flat, straight, no rot, no bugs. I really want to be sure on this section that I have good wood. Good wood. You know, good wood. Okie dokie. Think that'll work. Okie dokie, folky. I better take my hydrations up there with me. We'll just cover the phone up. Why is that going so slow? It needs to be faster. Okay. And I have been doing my safety thing. Putting my harness on. I just leave it all set up right here where I can simply throw my arms through right there, and well, you won't be able to see this part. Maybe I should set up a third view. Third view. We'll do the third view thing real quick. Only takes a second, and you guys are here. I know you want to see. Oh. Well, you're gonna be looking right into the sunlight. So by putting those purlins in right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's my 10-ton building spreader jack. But by doing that, we started to push it that way where it's bowed right there, bowed. But on the other side, it's bowed the other way. And I think we need to pull where it's most severely bowed, which is right there at that joint. See a little joint? That thing. That's where it's mostly bowed. So I'm gonna go over to the center truss right there, and I'm gonna put a strap around it, run it all the way across the vacant space to this truss that is straight and attached to the gable end. And I'm gonna pull it this way a little bit, and I think that's gonna help. Jamie was saying how there's a weird aura about tonight, America. And I looked over there and look, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a beautiful rainbow and there's a building at the end of the rainbow. Yeah. Peace out, folks. Anyways, the building is becoming one piece. And I found out what's causing the warpage. It's one of the posts that's warped over there, and I know how to deal with it, and we'll get her done. Thank you, Lord.